Welcome back. They started off the show with such a wonderful performance, and here they are from Be My Faithful, who, by the way, I have such amazing memories. Their songs for me just make me happy. And then, of course, it's always a pleasure seeing Boss from MOG. What up, Boss?
What's up? How are you doing?
How you doing?
It's been amazing. It's been a long time.
And I'm saying,
Yeah. Send me some M-Pesa.
I will. I'll send it. Just my Shumambo. Hi.
Boss Anna, good to see you.
Yes,
been a
good to
long,
see you,
long
guys.
minute.
It has been.
Yeah.
Manze, you've been busy, I see, music-wise.
Yep.
Even though when you mliachana sidhani mlikuja trend. Yeah.
But this is actually the
I think
Emoji
the
to
last
shake where the trend
the last
went.
time-
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Emoji, we've never been on.
even
this.
as this BMF.
the last
not-
time we interacted,
Never
it
been
was on a radio show.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a
So you can imagine
long
that was been
time
a long time
Yeah.
ago.
That must. That is. We should have had this catch-up session before.
We should
But
have. we should
so
have.
you've never been on the trend as well?
No.
Even
no.
as emoji?
No.
Yeah.
No,
MOG,
let you know.
BMF, we've not been.
Today is my wedding day. Nothing.
Even after giving you guys Tosheka, you
Hatukutosheka.
never called us for Toshe to shake.
Well,
What
here
a
you are
shake.
now, Karibuni.
Thank
That
you,
this
thank
is
you.
long overdue. This is
Yep.
long overdue. Now I know both of you, of course, were in groups that have since separated and gone their separate.
Separated, yeah.
Are you guys talking to Akina Freddy, Samidi? Are you guys still friends?
Actually, to make records straight, BMF we have never separated.
It's
only-
Muko tu in denial.
It's only that right now it's me and Mike who are on the front line,
Yeah.
but still Freddie and Sammy, they are
Because if you
still
remember,
part
there
of
was
the
a time
group.
it was me who was away for a long time. And then I came, these guys held the fort. Now I'm back. Some guys are a bit held up kidogo, but still, for BMF nakoga hivyo. Like we've never talked at it. Let's break this group. And the group we pray, our prayer is that it will never break. We'll hand it over to our kids to continue with it.
Yeah.
But as
But for
anytime,
now,
but for now, it's
you've
me and Harry
broken
who are
up.
available, sana. But the next thing you see, you might even see the four of us in that thing, and you'll be like, hiya. So yeah.
So what
that's how
about,
it
so they're not recording as well? Nothing?
we are okay on their own.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sammy actually. Sammy is doing something.
And
Yeah.
me and Mike are also doing some stuff.
We're doing some stuff. Freddie is not doing some stuff, but then there's still stuff that we're doing together. Like there's a song we released together, Side Easy. I don't know if you've watched Side Easy. So yeah. So you see this that we've done together.
Yeah,
Sammy
that's-
has done stuff. We've
yeah.
done
Very
stuff.
nice.
We
Very
do
nice.
stuff together.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I like it though that we will never be. We're always going to be brothers, and we'll
Yeah.
have this bond forever. No
Yeah,
matter
sure.
where we are in the world, we're still BMF.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. Are you the same emoji?
Then I will not just Raja. Asa mchanganya tuko tumepractice backstage hivyo ndio mtasema, but sasa ameniweka kwa situation pia mimi na kuroll na hiyo design. Even us we've never broken up. We are just like like BMF, something like that. We can. Today you might see me alone, tomorrow like three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You're so funny, man.
but for emoji, of course, people grew in different directions.
Yeah.
When we talk about Tony grew in different direction. Kenti is doing his own thing, and so both of us we're just making it whatever. Tuna shine tu mali tuna serve right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. And you said serve. You
Yeah.
said serve.
Yeah.
I was looking at your Facebook, and actually I took, I'm sorry, but I had us called us to be the light in the darkness around us and to
Yeah.
be salt in a flavorless world.
That's true.
Ulikuwa mdeep. Nani aliandika?
Of course.
Wewe ukae
Be my
faithful.
faithful.
And what that means is a statement that God is using us to call our generation back to faithfulness. So is God actually saying to his people, be my faithful?
Yeah.
It's the journey of salvation, of how it started. Adam taking us away, and then God sending Christ to come to call people back to his faithfulness. But he's using people. God always uses people. If you read the
Yeah.
Bible, every time there was disaster, God looked for a man, God looked for a woman,
Yeah.
whether it's Esther, whether it's David, whether it's Samuel, God looked for a person and used that person to be able to spread, to take his message to the people. And for us, we believe the same thing. We are a voice to our generation.
Yeah.
And that's why you've known us for such a long time. We're still doing it, We're still doing it.
still-
We've never diverted to go to a certain
Kachumvi.
direction.
Yeah.
Because this is what God has called us to do.
Yeah. And you've seen people divert.
Yeah,
And it
definitely.
can happen.
Yeah.
I think it was Isaiah I was talking to last week, and she was saying the gospel industry is still you know, very big. There was a time you were just running everything, you know.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's
Yeah.
for sure. I think kulikuwa na hiyo time God alikuwa release Grace. I normally say it was Grace. Yeah, God alikuwa release for that time.
Yeah.
Because everyone who came at that time that was singing gospel, right now they're a big deal. When we talk about Hope Kid, Tukiongea Kusubahati, Willie Paul, they all came during that wave. So there was Grace in God alikuwa amepoa upon gospel, everyone who was doing gospel. Because niliona hiyo interview, DK was talking of gospel artists being the wakona magari kuliko watu wa ile side nyingine. Unaelewa?
Na magari kubwa jamani.
Magari kubwa, si tu magari.
Watu wanasema kazi imeanza kuwa ya kusafisha hivi.
Wanasema wanasafisha sana.
Wanasafisha, wapunguze sabuni, wapunguze. But it's true, and I know you've seen the videos online. You've seen them. Yeah.
No. Kuna msel kwa anasema kama naosha. Si pia wewe.
Wash.
Lakini ukweli ni that God ana bless. So God ana bless. So kama wasi wengine wanaweza barikiwa na magari, pia wasi kwa gospel wanaweza own hizo magari, kwa sababu at the end of the day God ndiye anapeana blessings.
But pia tutaka kusema pia, tuambia wala soko hapo nje, the fact that you do not have a car does not mean you're not blessed.
Yeah.
That the evidence of being blessed is not having a car.
Material.
You know, the material things are good, they will come, and when they come, we accept them and we are happy. But they are not the sign of, I am so blessed, look, I'm driving a car.
Yeah,
the people who don't know God who are driving even bigger cars.
Yeah.
So that's not the measurement of being blessed. But the Bible says the blessings of God addeth no sorrow. So he will give you the same blessings, but they'll bring no sorrow to you. So yeah, so we just also want to talk to someone who maybe is seated out there thinking, I don't have a car, so I'm not blessed. Man, just look at your life. You are so blessed.
You're
that car just comes as an addition.
Yeah, everything is an addition to
everything
life.
is an addition to
Yeah, because hata hii argument ya sijui who is number one, is it gospel, is it secular, that is not it's not supposed to be in our discussion. Who is number one. No, because our joy and the joy of Christ ni kuona all.
How many?
Organized. So you and Moji came together.
Yeah. So most people confuse Moji and emoji. So people say emoji. It's not emoji. Ni M-O-G and then Moji.
Who says emoji?
This song you've done with Moji. So in a sound emoji. So anyway, it was inspired, of course, by Jeremiah 29 verse 11 and God anaonga kuhusu having plans for us. Now we all know sisi kila msee kwa hii dunia wazazi wetu wanakuanga na mipango kutuhusu. Alafu tena pia sisi tuna grow up tunakuwa na mipango about ourselves, but along the way things stand. Everybody can agree with me, ukiwa form 1 you wanted to be a doctor, you wanted to be something big, but form for something changed vitu kwa ground and then you started saying mi kile Mungu atanifanya nitakuwa. You forsake everything. Now you are like, God, ile kitu ulikuwa umenipangia pick it from there, cause hii yangu imefail. So mipango yetu fail, but so miwambia mseni ati from the start of creation, God created everything before man. So everything that man needed, God only created before creating a man. So that's why Mike was talking about addition. Everything else is an addition. So God created everything that a man needed. But the problem with us is that we go after things, we forget the creator of things. So remember, say easy my depression of vijana wana experience, it's out of the disappointment of expectation we've set for ourselves or from other people. So we get disappointed wakati ya watu organize. But God is the only one who has manuscript akona mwa Kenya and everything. So that's why when everything else fails, we turn back to God. So minambia say, as early as now, believe that God at organize. And this one is not just for the saved ones, because God is for us all. The only thing nasikianga wanadamu wanasema ni everyone for himself,
God for us all.
So if God is for us all, then that means God at organize whatever you're waiting for, whatever you want to have. Just believe God at organize. A simple prayer in the morning. You can take this song as a prayer in the morning. Ukiamuka tuambia God, leo ni saa tu ni organize. It's just as simple as that. When you tell God to take charge of your day, everything seems to go well. I'll lie to you. Me nikiambia God ani organize, mi silipangi bili hiyo siku. Hata leo majamaa amejalipa bill bwana. God ameorganize. Atujalipa bill, kuna msetu amekaa tulipia bill mahali tulikuwa.
So umesikia usoro. So mimi kesho pesa ijenge bucha kijana. Kuna mdosi anatuma. No, but I hear what you're saying. Oh, you wanted to add on?
But the truth is, once you align, so sasa niko 30, sijaoa, sijafanya ABCD, but ukialign tu na plans za God, vitu zitajiorganize.
But we are also saying that does not necessarily mean don't work hard. Yeah. Says it. Don't just say, for me God, acha nilale leo.
Lakini organize.
Organize.
Unaweza organize pia kwa lala. Zapigio kisimu wewe amuka kuja.
It's true. I believe that though, the power of manifestation. You manifest. But he's right, it has to be paired with hard work. Now, Game Changer. Let's talk Game Changer.
So Game Changer, I think this started during COVID actually. So we spent a lot of time together during COVID, just encouraging. No one had any place to go back then. So what we did is we spent a lot of time together, hakuna shows, hakuna nini. And so we just came together, sat down, and every person you tried to talk to had an issue going on. There was a problem. Every time you try to call someone, be like, hey man, can you send me some money? Like, man, you don't even want to know what I'm going through right now. Yeah. And so for us to just talking, we were like, by the way, this one truly shows you that at the end of it all, when actually COVID taught us that everything can be taken away. But the only thing that can stand is your relationship with God, is God himself. He's the only one who can lift you out of this very problem. Because everyone you try to talk to, they have their own problems. I mean, nowadays, you talk to people, and man, since COVID, our life has been tough. So that's why we're like, man, you know what? I think Jesus Christ is the only game changer. Our wengine ni story. Leo msera kusaidia but kesho pia kuna shida zake. So that's why we decided to come up with, game changer, because we know that everything that we need can only come from God. It cannot come from people. And if it comes from people have their own limits. The only one that has no limits is Christ. And that's why we talked about calling him the game changer.
And also, wase wanaweza kuwa naona we are singing about game changer na maybe watuoni na hizo magari. Washindwa life was just change kwa nini? But the truth the example the truth is what happens that God change happen from within. So once God amekuchange from within, it's easy for you now kuanza kuattract hizi vitu zingine. So God anaweza change life yako.
Okay. Boss?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
No. Just I don't want to add.
You don't wanna add? Okay.
I'm gonna wait for that one.
You're gonna I was gonna ask about autism. I can see you guys are wearing.
Yeah, actually big up to
wa Marato. Ametupiga design moja safi ya
autism. Actually I started working with them just recently. And ni msebeshte yangu alini approach akaniambia, hey, why can't we start helping children with disabilities and all that. So we not only do this, we also go to children's home. Apart from doing music, mimi nimegrow without parents, so I understand that. Kukua in a children's home, kukua in the street, because I've been there. So this is just part of the programs of the things that we do, that we go to disabled kids, we visit the children's home, to visit also other children's home apart from wale wako na autism. Yeah.
Okay, that's really nice, and I commend you for that, man. Honestly, you always send a U-turn and you lift the person behind you. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming through, you guys, man.
Thank you so much.
Imekuwa ni too long na siamini hamjai kuja the trend, but here we are. We made it happen.
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
I think this was the time.
This was the time. You see, God's timing.
It's always the best.
It's the best. It really is the best. Yeah. But make sure that you check out the brand new jam. It's called Game Changer. It's everywhere now.
It's everywhere.
Right? Yeah, it's everywhere. So this is the only way we can rack up numbers from Kenya.